Hello, I'm Raylan Dalen, and my speech topic is how flowers are grown for market. Imagine you walk into a flower shop and you're greeted by vibrant colors and fragrant scents of fresh cut roses, lilies, and tulips. Have you ever wondered how these delicate flowers make their way from farms to your local florist in perfect condition? Flowers play a significant role in our daily lives, whether that's for celebrations, condolences, or even just as simple home decorations. Understanding how these flowers are grown, transported, and delivered helps us better appreciate the effort put behind every bouquet. I have researched the floral industry extensively, analyzing sources from agricultural experts, logistics companies, and florists to understand the journey of flowers from farms to markets. My research includes studies from Kansas State University, logistics from C.H. Robinson, and supply chain information from Berkeley Florist Supply. The journey of flowers from farms to markets is a complex process that requires careful cultivation, specialized transportation, and a structured supply chain that ensures freshness upon delivery. First, I will discuss how flowers are grown and prepared for market. Next, I will explain the logistics and transporting challenges that often arise in the moving of flowers. Finally, I will describe the floral supply chain and how flowers reach consumers. Now let's begin by looking at the first stage in the journey of flowers, how flowers are grown and prepared for market. Successful flower cultivation requires proper soil preparation, planting techniques, and proper post-harvest handling. According to Alan B. Stevens and his colleagues in a comprehensive guide published by Kansas State University, specialty cut flower production requires proper soil preparation, good planting techniques, and the proper post-harvest handling to maintain quality. Farmers must ensure that they have the right temperature, irrigation, and pest control measures to make sure that they produce high-quality flowers. Post-harvest handling is very crucial when preserving flower freshness before they are shipped. So flowers are cut at specific times of the day to maintain freshness, and they're stored in temperature-controlled environments to slow down the decaying process. So now that we understand how flowers are grown, let's look at the challenges faced in transporting flowers while maintaining freshness. The transportation of flowers requires temperature control and requires transportation, temperature control, and expedited shipping. Expedited shipping. Oh my gosh, I forgot this part. I'm gonna cut this part. They're not gonna notice, don't worry. 1 second. Industry company C.H. Robinson highlighted in an industry article that temperature controlled transportation and expedited shipping are crucial when preserving flower freshness as they're moved from growers to farmers. Flowers are highly perishable and must reach their destination quickly to avoid wilting. Flowers, the industry company process has involved multiple steps to ensure that the flowers are good quality. Flowers are transported from farms to processing centers where they are stored and packaged. Then they are shipped via refrigerated trucks or planes to ensure that they arrive in the best possible condition. After transportation, flowers go through a structured supply chain before they reach consumers. Let's explore how this system works. Flowers pass through multiple hands before reaching consumers. And oh my gosh, I keep forgetting the sites. As noticed by the Berkeley Floral Supply in their blog on the floral supply chain, flowers often travel long distances from breeders to growers to wholesalers and finally to retail florists on consumer demand. The process ensures a steady supply of flowers despite season variations. The global nature of the supply chain often affects the availability and pricing because many of our flowers are imported from other countries such as Colombia, Ecuador, and the Netherlands. Demand surges on holidays like Valentine's Day and Mother's Day requires efficient supply chain management. Now that we have explored how flowers are grown, transported, and distributed, let's let's conclude with a recap of the key points. The journey of flowers from farms to markets is a complex process that involves careful cultivation, specialized transportation, and a structured supply chain that ensures freshness upon delivery. So the key points are: flowers are grown using certain agricultural practices to maintain quality. They are transported using temperature-controlled logistics, so to prevent spoilage, and the structured supply chain ensures that the flowers reach florists and consumers in a fresh and timely manner. Now every time you receive a bouquet, take a moment to appreciate the journey it has taken to reach you. From careful cultivation to intricate logistics, every flower represents a global effort to bring beauty into our lives. Thank you.